I'm pleased that they are taking action because I think one really has to stand up for these types of principles.
McGill University and Concordia University are suing the Quebec government over its decision to hike tuition for out-of-province students by about 30%. In separate lawsuits, the two Montreal universities say the government's decision constitutes discrimination under the Charter of Rights and Freedoms and that the hikes have damaged the school's reputations. Tuition is set to rise to roughly $12,000 from about $9,000 for out-of-province students next fall, except for Quebec's only other English university, Bishops, which was exempted because it is outside Montreal. The Quebec government has defended the tuition hikes, saying that they were imposed in part because there are too many people who speak English in Montreal.
I think it's both discriminatory, but based on language, and it's absurd in that people are being penalized for studying in English in an English language institution. And the Premier has added to this by saying that those few students who come in are putting in peril the future of French in Quebec. I don't think there's any danger to French in Quebec.
Both Concordia and McGill have said they've recorded significant drops in applications since Quebec announced the tuition hike in October and have warned it could trigger a steep drop in enrollment and devastate their finances. The lawsuits are also challenging the government's new funding model for international students, under which the schools will be charged $20,000 for every foreign student admitted, with the money going to French language universities. Concordia's president and vice chancellor Graham Carr, writing to the school's community, "Let me be clear about one essential point. This legal challenge does not diminish Concordia's commitment to the protection and promotion of French. The changes could have a significant and harmful impact on Concordia's student enrollment, financial well-being, and international reputation. Members of the government publicly admitted as much on several occasions." Deep Saini, president and vice chancellor of McGill, writes that the Quebec government has confirmed it is unwilling to reconsider the changes to tuition and financing for students from outside of Quebec. Given this extraordinary situation, we have no choice but to deploy extraordinary measures. But experts say the legal battle may be a long one.
I think it's virtually impossible to get a final judgment for September. Maybe they can get the rules suspended in an injunction.
While the legal proceedings are separate, the university's approaches are complementary and coordinated. In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.